everyone, and welcome back. Today, I've got a super interesting story for you from long, long ago. Picture this: after the Great Flood, everyone on Earth lived together in one big place. They were like one giant family, all speaking the same language. If you said hello, everyone knew exactly what you meant. It was a time of great unity. One day, some people had a big idea. "Let's build a city," they said, "with a tower so tall it reaches all the way to the sky. This will make us famous, and our names will be known forever." They wanted everyone to see how great and powerful they were. So, they got to work. They learned how to make strong bricks from clay and used sticky tar like glue to hold them together. Every single day, they worked hard, and the tower got taller and taller. They were so proud, looking up at what they were building, thinking they were the greatest. But up in heaven, God was watching. He saw their tower, but he also saw their hearts. The people had become so focused on their own fame and their own strength that they had forgotten all about him. They were full of pride, wanting to make a name for themselves instead of trusting in God's plan. They thought they could reach the heavens by themselves without any help. So, God decided to teach them a very important lesson. He did something completely unexpected. Instead, he changed their languages. One moment, a worker might shout, "Hey, pass me more bricks." But the next moment, the person next to him would hear something like, "Please bring me some bananas." Can you imagine the confusion? No, I need bricks. One would insist. Bananas? Why would we need bananas? Another would ask. Completely puzzled, someone else might yell for water. And another person would think they were asking for a fish. It was chaos. Nobody could understand each other anymore. Pointing and gesturing didn't help much either. The amazing teamwork they once had was gone. How could they build a tower when they couldn't even ask for a hammer? Frustrated and confused, they eventually gave up. The building work came to a complete stop. Because they could no longer communicate, the people started to group together with others who spoke the same new language. They left the city and scattered all across the world, forming new communities and nations. The city they left behind was named Babel, which means confusion, because that's where all the confusion started. And that magnificent tower, the one that was supposed to reach the sky, was never finished. It stood as a reminder of their pride. So what can we learn from this story? It teaches us that it's important to be humble and trust in God, not just in our own abilities. While working together is a wonderful thing, we should always do it with a good heart. And finally, the fact that we now have so many different languages and cultures all over the world isn't a bad thing at all. It's part of God's amazing plan that makes our world so diverse and interesting. Thanks so much for listening today. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you next time.